Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a haul video for you, some recent pickups including some Halloween movies, some Halloween favorites. So I'm going to show you that today. But I did want to say thank you so much for the new subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. And thanks so much for the questions and comments. I really appreciate that. So the first film I'm going to show here, many of these again I'm getting a deal on them. This is a movie that I haven't seen called The Phantom. This was recommended by Heath over at Serial at Midnight. I had not seen the movie, and he gave a good recommendation. It was a really good price, I believe $7.99 on Amazon. So I have this one. It'll be a first watch for me. So thank you, Heath. I may have talked about this a little bit on the channel, but I was interested in the Scream 3 movie collection. And so picked this up. I think it started off at $17.99 on Amazon, came down to $14.99, and then quickly sold out. So this 3 movie collection took a while to get here, about a month actually, because it was delayed a few times in shipment from Amazon. This was, I think, originally released as a 5 movie collection because it's got 2 documentaries on the back. So you can see they've changed it to the 3 movie collection, and the 2 documentaries are still part of the collection here. They're just not as part of the 3 movie collection. And I think also this is a digital, which it wasn't in the previous incarnation. So it has the Still Screaming, the Ultimate Scary Movie Retrospective, and Scream the Inside Story, which we haven't seen. My wife and I this Halloween season saw Scream 1, 2, 3, and 4, which we really liked. We had seen them on demand and wanted to pick up the physical media for that. So we're really excited to have this one. I know everyone is talking about the Friday the 13th, the new collection that just came out, the box set that came out, but I didn't have any of the Friday the 13th movies at all. And in fact, well, I did have one. I had the Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, but it was a DVD, and I thought the price on this set came down pretty significantly when the box set was released, so I thought I should pick it up, have it in the collection. I haven't seen these movies in a while. But each of the movies also has extra features, special features included with each of them. And so I thought for a really good price, this would be good to pick up. And then hopefully at some point I'll pick up the box set if the price comes down. And I've been watching the price on Amazon, but for me, this is fine right now. I don't really necessarily need the box set at this moment. So pick that up. The next Blu-ray I picked up is a series from Shudder. This is a physical media release for a series called Cursed Films, and here's the front and the back of that one. I'd heard really good things about this, and Shudder is a streaming service for horror films, and this has the backstory and some of the myths and legends behind Poltergeist, The Omen, The Exorcist, The Crow, and Twilight Zone, the movie. They're about 30-minute episodes, really, really interesting. We've watched the one on Poltergeist, and so we're trying to watch these over the next week or so of the remaining episodes, but really, really great series called Cursed Films on Shudder, and really enjoying this at this point. These are a couple of first watches for me: Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror, some horror movies from the 70s. It's a double feature from Scream Factory, so I wanted to pick this up. Looked, again, it was a good price. Haven't seen these movies. Was happy to add some new horror to my collection here. This next one is a documentary called Lost Soul. I'm going to have to read The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moreau. It's got a long extra title here. Lost Soul. This is a great documentary behind the scenes of some of the very strange things that happened on the set of the remake of The Island of Dr. Moreau with Marlon Brando and Val Kilmer, among others. And so it talks about Richard Stanley talks about his experience on the film and the strange things that happened there. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I will say this is a great film to watch, especially if you like film documentaries and some behind-the-scenes things that happen, much like Cursed Films, like the series that I showed you there. A lot of extra features here, and there's some outtakes. There is a Graham Humphreys concept gallery with a commentary by Richard Stanley. Archive Moreau interview with John Frankenheimer. So this is a great film if you haven't seen it. Again, if you're a fan of documentary films about other films, this is a good one to get. As you know from the channel, I'm a big fan of Sidney Lumet, and this is a film that I did not have from his. It's an adaptation of an Arthur Miller play called A View from the Bridge. There's the front and the back of that. Pretty no frills, but I really like to, I mean, I'm a huge fan, as I mentioned, of Arthur Miller and of Sidney Lumet, so I'm excited to see this one for the first time. Haven't had a chance to see it. And I've been very interested in Arthur Miller lately because there's an HBO documentary, which I've seen many times over, about Arthur Miller, his life, some of his experiences. Of course, he was married to Marilyn Monroe, and so I've heard this is a very good play. I've seen, obviously, Death of a Salesman and All My Sons. I haven't seen The Crucible, but this one looked very interesting to me, and I'm interested to see it. Obviously, Sidney Lumet, an expert at filming, at producing film versions of plays, and so I'm excited to watch this one. Speaking of Arthur Miller, I was also, when I was watching the Arthur Miller documentary, he wrote the screenplay for The Misfits, which I hear is very good. I haven't seen this movie, and again, not a lot of, there's no extra features on this one, but starring Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, and Montgomery Clift. So I'm really excited to watch this. Of course, as I mentioned, Arthur Miller was involved with Marilyn Monroe, so I'm very interested to see this. I've heard so many good things about it. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this movie and what you thought of it. The Misfits. It's also directed by John Huston as well, so I'm very excited to watch this one. Some lighter titles here at the end. Up in Smoke, the 40th anniversary. Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke. Again, a very silly comedy, but I'm excited to watch this. I saw it a few months ago, and I really enjoyed it. I felt like it really held up. Again, very, very silly. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for some silly comedy, and this is a great film for that. Up in Smoke, the 40th anniversary, on Blu-ray and digital. I should say, too, typically at this point, my preference is to get a 4K Blu-ray digital combo if it's affordable. But usually right now, there's a few of those types of deals, but for the most part, I've been getting the Blu-ray DVD digital combo or the Blu-ray digital combo on its own. So, Up in Smoke. A movie that I've wanted to see for a long time. I've heard so many good things about it. Haven't seen it. Empire Records. I'm a big fan of John Cusack and High Fidelity, and I heard this movie was like that. This was really a great deal on Amazon, $7.99, I believe, and it might still be out there for that if you don't have this movie. This also is the Blu-ray digital only, which is fine. I do have a digital library on Vudu, Amazon Prime, and Movies Anywhere also. And so I like to get the digital copy if I can. It's just a little bit more convenient sometimes. This has deleted scenes, 3 amazing music videos, and a theatrical trailer. So I'm really excited to watch this. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen Empire Records and what you think of it. And finally, the movie Downton Abbey, the motion picture. It's just Downton Abbey, the motion picture. I love Downton Abbey, and I watched the whole series about a year ago, and this came out on demand, and I started to watch it, and I thought, I'm really going to love this. I really need a copy of it. This was $10 for the Blu-ray DVD digital, and so I'm really excited to get all the way through this. Again, I watched it a little bit on streaming, and I thought, I'm really going to love this film, so I need to get a copy of it. There is some bonus features on this, 30 minutes of bonus content, deleted scenes, upstairs and downstairs cast conversations, the royal visit, True to the 20s, Welcome to Downton Abbey, the brilliance of Julian Fellowes, Downton Abbey series recap, and a feature commentary with the director. So again, I love Downton Abbey. Let me know again in the comments below if you enjoy the series, if you've seen the movie. I'd be interested to know that. Thanks so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you have any of these movies, let me know if you have them and what you thought of them. Let me know what you're doing for October and Halloween. I'd really be interested in that as well. Leave me a question or a comment. I really appreciate all the activity in the comments section below. And again, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Give this video a like also. And I sincerely hope everyone is safe and well, and I'll talk to you soon.